Okay, so I write, if the model that I'm criticizing here contains an implicit kind of individualism, what would a more robustly intersubjective model look like? I would want to argue that from the moment that a woman becomes aware of her pregnancy, whether that pregnancy has been sought after or not, her identity becomes enmeshed with the fact of the embryo or fetus's existence. You should be scared. I'm going to revise on the fly. The knowledge of the existence of the embryo or fetus launches a new set of possibilities for her identity. Some immediate, she now sees herself and starts to experience herself as pregnant, and some future-oriented. She now must engage with the possibility of adopting the identity of a parent. My point here is that the realization that one is in relation to an embryo or fetus is the inauguration of an identity project that must take into account the existence of that embryo or fetus. I have to use that awkward thing because you can become aware of a pregnancy at all sorts of different stages. Any decision made regarding that embryo or fetus is made by a subject whose identity is already marked by not just the quality of that relationship, but by the sheer existence of the relationship. And the emotions that are invested in that relationship, whether the emotions constitute excitement, anticipation, dread, fear, or despair, are the emotions of a subject who is incorporating this new bodily reality into her identity. Early in the article, I described the relationship that is pregnancy as co-constituting. It constitutes the being of both entities who are involved in it. The adjective, however, sounds overly symmetrical. It certainly matters, for example, that the two entities involved in the relationship are not both subjects, as philosophy has understood them. Embryos and fetuses lack many of the capacities and traits traditionally associated with subjects. What I mean by the term co-constituting, though, is that both entities are profoundly implicated in each other's existence. It would be incorrect to attempt to isolate the existence of the embryo and fetus conceptually from the existence of the pregnant woman, and not only in those months of pregnancy when the embryo or fetus would not survive outside the womb. This is a crucial point when, in our current society, we are thinking that we get at the reality of pregnancy by making the pregnant woman's body invisible. That's when we know what's really going on, when we make her body disappear and look inside. That's a problem.